Hi everyone, welcome for this new episode of Real Talk Alignment at Speak Up and Empower. I'm your host Crystal Biga, and I'm always happy to have you join me here each Wednesday, 12 p.m. Pacific Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Time for a new episode of Real Talk Alignment at Speak Up and Empower. Speak Up and Empower is a membership-based community of heart-centered entrepreneurs that are on a mission to empower you by giving you all the tools you need to make your relationship, your business, your journey in spirituality, your health, your wellness, even your beauty be at their best. So check out speakupandempower.com to get all the resources available there for you. And if you're an expert, if you believe you have a message and you want your voice to be heard, you are more than welcome to join the Speak Up and Empower expert panel. Thank you one more time for joining me live. If you watch this, if you catch me live, feel free to type in the chat what's your name, where you're watching this from, and if you are watching the replay, please also type #replay. I would love to know who you are, and if you have any question, always feel free to post your question here. I will be more than happy to answer them. So today our topic is how to stay in alignment in the midst of chaos. How to stay in alignment. So easy to stay in alignment with your vision, to stay in alignment with your goals when things really go well, when everything runs smoothly. It's so easy. It's really easy to stay focused. It's so easy to stay, on top of your game when everything goes in the right direction, or when everything goes as planned. But as we have, learned this year, maybe for the first time, things don't always go as planned. Sometimes we have things that are above our control, things we can't do anything about, things we can't really change or shift or control. Then what do we do when we find ourselves in that situation? We have set this intention, this goal, this vision to create something, either for our business, our relationship, our life, and all of a sudden things start changing around us, and we don't know what to do. And we are not sure anymore that our vision, our goal is going to be achieved or created. How do we stay in alignment during those moments? When fear starts creeping in, when anxiety starts creeping in, when we start wondering, how are we going to do? How are we going to get out of here? How are we going to change things around? It's not easy to stay in alignment in those moments, because alignment means you really one with your vision. You have no doubt. You know that deep down, and you move with flow with ease. It flows and it's easy because you are going toward your vision and you feel good about it and you enjoy it and you like it. And when now all of a sudden you're not sure anymore, you start questioning things. Sometimes you might even think about maybe tweaking your vision a little bit to make it fit to the actual circumstances you are living. Sometimes people think about it. Oh, maybe I have to revise my goals. Maybe I have to think a little bit smaller. Maybe this is not a good time to go after this big one. Maybe it's better for me to tone it down a little bit, and when things get better, I will go for the bigger one. You disconnect with your real vision. You're out of alignment now, because that's not really what you want. To be in alignment, you want to make sure that you are really going after what you really, really want. So no matter what is happening, no matter how scary it looks like, no matter how uncertain things become, you need to make sure you're still going after your real vision, what you really, really want. But how do you do that? How do you stay in alignment with that goal, with that vision, with that desire of your heart, when things start shaking? When now we don't have all the answers anymore, we don't have things under control anymore, we don't know what to do, and we are afraid to fail. We are afraid that it's going to be more difficult than we thought. What do we do then? It's important to acknowledge the emotions you're feeling in any given moment. I know sometimes we tend to not, we want to stay in alignment. Okay, if I want to stay in alignment, I have to stay positive. I have to, keep doing my affirmations. I have to stay in the, right mindset to make sure that I don't get disconnected, to make sure that, and by doing that, sometimes we suppress our emotions. We suppress how we really feel about the situation, how we really feel in those moments when things start going in the wrong direction. So I'm going to share with you a way to shift from those situations and stay in alignment without suppressing your emotions. Because the way you feel about what you're doing, the way you feel about, waking up every morning and doing what you want to do, or creating the vision you have for yourself, the way you feel is really important. The emotions you have are really important. So you need to start paying attention to those emotions. Not only the good ones, not only when you're excited. So easy, right? When you're happy, when things go your way, to get excited, to dance, to laugh, and all of the things. But when things are not that fun, what are the emotions you're feeling? If you want to cry, are you crying? If you are frustrated, do you feel that frustration? Do you express that frustration? Not on people though, but do you let it out? Do you let out your anger? And do you allow yourself to look at those emotions and see them for what they are without judging yourself? Because that's something else. To look at them and beat yourself up and be like, what is wrong with you? Why can't you stay positive? You know, by having these negative thoughts, you are messing it up. You're not going to create that vision, because now you're screwing up the energy and all of the things. So, but when I invite you to look at those emotions, it's not for you to get an opportunity to judge yourself, to beat yourself up, but to look at it with love. One exercise I want to share with you during those moments when sometimes you are in the midst of maybe the biggest chaos ever and you don't know what to do. And you are afraid, confused, frustrated, all of the things, maybe angry, all of the things. We have all those emotions. We are human, so it's okay. Instead of taking a deep breath in and keep pushing, ignoring all the emotions and be like, I got this, I'm not going to let negative emotions take over. I'm going to stay positive. I'm going to shift my mindset. I'm going to stay focused on the positive feeling. I will not look at the negative ones. Instead of doing that, because it's just suppressing emotions and they will come bigger if you don't handle them when they are still small. Instead of doing that, I will offer you this exercise now. I want you to relax. Really, it can be anywhere, maybe on your bed or sitting down, but in a quiet place. Relax and connect with your body. If you want, you can close your eyes to be more connected. Take a deep breath and really connect with your body. When you feel really relaxed and connected to your body, I want you to locate the part of your body where you feel that emotion. Either it's frustration or anger or anxiety, any emotion that you don't really want to feel. Locate it in your body, because you will feel it somewhere in your body. It can be in your chest, it can be on your head, it can be in your belly, anywhere. Just locate the part of your body that is feeling that emotion while you are in that relaxed state, connected to your body, really breathing slowly to really make sure you locate the exact place where you're feeling that emotion. You will feel that because it's energy. Emotions and anything else are energy, so you will feel it in your physical body. So when you locate the part of your body where that emotion is, I want you to talk to that emotion. It can be in your head. Just look at that place of your body where you feel that energy, strong energy located, and talk to that emotion. Tell it. It can be fear or frustration or anxiety, whatever it is. Look at that emotion and just say, so with love, really, I thank you for keeping me safe. I really appreciate you. I know you are here for me. You are here to protect me, to keep me safe. And I really appreciate you, because the truth is our brains are conditioned to keep us safe. So when we are trying to do something new, we are going after something new, after something different, maybe a bigger vision for ourselves, our brain will create situation to keep us safe, to make sure that we are not going after this scary thing. We are not going, to do something that we don't know and we might hurt ourselves. So the intention here is not to hurt you, to make you feel bad or make you feel cry. So I want you to realize that and speak to that emotion from that place of love and saying, really, I appreciate you. I know you are here for me, for my highest good. I appreciate you, and I appreciate all the time we have spent together and all that you have done for me while we're together. But now I feel safe. So I want to thank you and let you go. I want to release you now. and not just release you, like get rid of you, but transmute you in a different energy, because we can do that with energy. We can transmute energy. If that energy was fear or anger or frustration or anxiety, you can choose the opposite of that emotion and transmute that energy to that new emotion. So you decide that now that energy, you're still looking at that part of your body where you feel it. Now you transmute it to the new energy you want. It can be confidence, it can be peace, it can be love, it can be joy, whatever it is. Transmute it intentionally and decide that now this is what you feel. And I want you to pay attention of how you will feel that shift, not only in your body, but even in your mindset. You will feel more at peace. It will shift not only your energy in your body, but even your mindset will shift. You will look, and when you do that the first time, I want you to look at the situation again, that situation that is making you feel that way. Look at that again and check how you feel about it. You will feel different. But if you still don't feel completely free from any negative emotion, let's call it negative emotion, no matter whatever, even though I believe there's really no negative, but let's call it negative emotion. If you feel another one, even if it's a little one, locate again where it is and do the same process. Why? After you have done all of that, now I want you to look at the outcome you want. I want you to look again at the vision you have and see the outcome. What do you really want the outcome to be in that situation, chaotic situation that have created those emotions that I showed you how to release? Now look at the outcome you want. If other people are involved in a situation, I want you to also see those people and think about the positive outcome for them. And ultimately, just say this: I want this situation to end in the best way for me, for the other people, if other people are involved, for all of us. I want this outcome to be a win-win situation for all of us. Even though if you can see what outcome can be positive for all of you, see that. But if you can't, don't worry about it, because sometimes it's better to not control the outcome. Just put it out there that you want the outcome to be a win-win-win for all the people involved, not only for you, because we are all connected, for all the people involved. And trust. And if you feel again fear, always pay attention. Once you are sure that you have released all those emotions, now you feel different. Now you feel confident. Now again you have faith that you will have exactly what you want. And I want you to anchor that truth, because fear, anxiety, frustration are illusions that we create. We look at situations and we create illusion. We give them meanings that are just coming from our conditioning, from our past traumas and wounds and all of the things. It's not real. So I want you to remember the truth. The truth is you're always safe. You always have exactly what you want. And so when you visualize or think about the positive outcome that you want for yourself and maybe for the people involved in the situation, I want you to anchor in the truth, which is you always have what you want. Everything always works out for you, for your highest good. And anything that comes your way is for your highest good. That's the truth about it. So anchor into that, and you will realize that now you're back into alignment with your vision, with what you want. Because now, no matter what is happening, no matter how things look like working against you, now you are back in the truth of who you are. Now you are back into your power, knowing that you have control. Doesn't matter if things don't look the way you want them to look, even though you feel like you don't have all the answers yet, you are back in the truth of you always have what you want. Things always work out perfectly for you and all the people involved. That's the truth. And now you're back in your power. Now you can continue working on your vision without fear, anxiety, or frustration, because now you have released it and you are back in the truth. You are back into alignment, because the real alignment is the alignment with the truth of who you are and the truth of what you want. So now that you're back into that place, it's easier for you to stay in alignment and create your vision, because now nothing can stop you. Fear is the main thing that stops us from, even succeed. People are even sometimes afraid of success itself. So that's one little simple exercise I wanted to share with you today to really help you, because I know sometimes things start, shifting, and not always the way we expected them to shift. I want us to remember that at any given moment, no matter what happens, we are always in control. We always have the power to stay in control no matter what. Not in control of the situation around us, but in control of who we are, in control of how we feel about it, in control of how we perceive the situation. That's the ultimate power. Because the way you look at things determines the nature of those things. The way you see the world determines how the world is around you. So that's why I showed you that exercise to always anchor back within yourself, release or transmute those illusions that bring fear, confusion, frustration, anxiety. Transmute those energies in your body, in your mindset, and anchor back in the truth. That's real alignment. Always stay in your truth, the truth of who you are, and the truth, which is you are everything, and you can be anything you want. You can have everything you want. So there is no reason to be afraid. There is no reason to be anxious. There is no reason to wonder and always asking, how am I going to make this happen? Because you know that it doesn't matter if you don't have all the answers. The truth is, you always have what you want, and it's important to believe it. If you just say it in your head and you ignore the fears that are underneath and the anxieties that are underneath, it's not going to work. But if you release, you transmute all those fears, anxiety, and the worries and all of the things, now you're in a place of power to declare those things and see them happen and really live that truth and experience that truth no matter what is happening around you. So I don't know if people watching now have any question about that or not, but that's really what I wanted to share, to help you stay in alignment with your vision no matter what is happening. So many times we let circumstances around us or even other people control the way we feel, control, the way we see the world. And we live like that, out of our power, out of alignment, running after those illusions, trying to fix the things that scare us, trying to fix the things that worry us, trying to fix the things that make us anxious. So I hope this will help you really remember that all those things are illusions, and I showed you how to transmute them and make them back and take them back to the truth of what you really want. And remember the power you have to decide that your vision is going to come true no matter what, because you always have what you want, because you have the power to create anything you want. The chaos around you doesn't matter. You matter. The way you feel matters. The way you look at yourself and the way you look at the situation matters. That's what determines how aligned you are with your vision, and your alignment decides of the outcome of the situation, of the vision, of the goal that you want. So thank you so much for joining me for this new episode. We are here every Wednesday, 12 p.m. Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern time for an episode of Real Talk Alignment at Speak Up and Empower. You can also join me on my YouTube channel, Crystal Biga, to have more videos on alignment and helping you, giving you more tools and tips on really reconnecting with who you are, staying in your power at any given moment, and making sure that you are always creating the life you really want to create in this world. Thank you so much. My name is Crystal Biga. I'm your host, and I'm really excited to see you here again next Wednesday. Have a beautiful one.